Welcome to Shovelware Diggers. Our dig team is currently excavating the Softkey Shareware 2000 Hit Games 2 CD collection. You can find a link in the video description containing the entire directory structure of this archive. So for the 5th week of the show, we've got 4 games we're doing today. There's actually a reason for this, and I'll go into that in a moment. For more information on how to join the dig team, simply head on over to the Patreon page linked in the video description. Now without further ado, let's begin. So it turns out last week, Scott Percival had also requested the Megadude folder, and I kinda forgot to notice that. So to make up for that, Scott Percival's getting a dig this week. And the dig he's got going is DOSGAMES /arcade2 /Muggins. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, that's pretty simple. Muggins. Oh, we got this looks like a dominoes game. In fact, it actually says right on it. This is a domino game. By Scott Young. Oh, it puts me right into it. That looks like it's going a little fast. Slow the cycles down. That's probably a bit better. Okay, but left? Okay. Maybe I should turn the cycles back up. It's actually going a little slow. It's kind of slow-paced, but I guess the computer's doing its thing. I don't know, I could have played the blank one there. That'd be a really bad idea. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's put it to the right there. Haha. Do you have any or that's 8s. Do you have any 8s? Yeah! Okay, so it's a basic game of dominoes right here. You're basically just trying to line them up on their matching sides. And whoever runs out of bones first, basically the bones being the dominoes, you win. So, and if you can't make a move, you have to keep drawing, which he's drawing like a ton of them. Wow, I think I might win this one by default. I actually have a set of dominoes, like real dominoes, from blank to 9, and they're colored, believe it or not. I don't get a chance to play with them very often because not a lot of people like dominoes for some reason. I love playing dominoes. I don't know what it is. It's just a very basic strategy game in a sense. Oh, geez, are you ever gonna... There he goes. Wow. He has 23 pieces left now. Wow. Oh boy. So I don't have any moves now. So now I have to go to the boneyard. And I'm going to keep picking up pieces until I can place one. And it's doing it automatically for me. So it's a very automated dominoes game. There's a very basic look to it. Absolutely no sound effects. So yeah, this is actually a pretty basic dominoes game. I don't know what else to say. Next up we have a team dig from Anton Panetta and Matthew Belshin. It is the DOSGAMES /board /slime folder. Although I should point out this is going to be a shorter team dig than usual because this is a very simple game. Okay, I'm kind of curious how something in the board games folder could be called slime. Well, it's just a single executable, so let's run it. Well, this looks like CGA graphics if I ever saw it. Mouse to select. CGA game with mouse control? There's no cursor. Use the mouse to select the move your piece. Move 2 squares erases the original location. Oh. I think I have an idea of what this might be. In terms of just overall gameplay. So, 1 player. Player 2 computer level. Yeah, I can put it at expert. Yep, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. So, I'm sure people remember when I did, what was that game? 7th Guest. There's a particular puzzle everybody wanted me to comment on, and they were very surprised that I didn't comment on it. And the reason I didn't comment on it is because this is the exact same gameplay pretty much, with a few differences in the rules. But I didn't comment on that puzzle because I don't find this particular style of gameplay that challenging. I know, it's kind of a surprise, but actually the computer's... the rule set in this particular variant is a little tricky. But yeah, the idea is you could either move a piece 1 space and duplicate it, or jump a piece 2 spaces, which will remove the original, and then following the move, all opponent pieces around yours will change to your color. I think the reason why a lot of people don't like this particular style of gameplay, or this particular board game style, is because unlike Othello, which is similar to this, but in Othello doesn't have like piece jumping or anything like that. You're just placing the pieces. I think what turns a lot of people off on this particular game format is that you're constantly switching pieces around. You have to be willing to take huge risks to be able to get anywhere in this. Like, I mean, right now you'd think play it safe, like defend my position. No. If I try defending my position, I'm going to be screwed, so I have to take risks. And because of that, the scores can end up changing wildly over the course of a game. But I'm actually doing pretty badly in this time around. Partly because of the fact I'm trying to commentate on this while playing at the same time. Yeah, I've lost this one. I am not recovering from this one. So, well, let's just see what happens when you get to the end. Well, let's look at a few more points here. But yeah, I didn't win that one. 15 to 22. Given this size of board, I'm not going to play that again. So yeah, that's not a bad version of that at all. Again, no sound. But, yeah, it works. Nothing too special, but solid gameplay. Next up from Robert Mackey, we've got WINGAMES /OG, which has nothing to do with the music file format, /Microman. Okay, so I actually know what this is before we even begin it. It's Microman. It is basically... It's basically just a... Well, you can see it right here in the demo mode. It's a platformer. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything much there, so new game. And it has some sound effects too. I just have to remember how to control it. Well, you know what? Go to the help. Quick reference. Left, right, up, down, space to jump, and insert on the keypad to shoot. So that means I should probably use the numeric keypad. Okay. So yeah, this is a very basic platformer, but actually surprisingly well done for a early Windows 3.1 game. Like, I mean, we're talking 1993 here. I do recall, though, that this game has some questionable moments to it. Oh, I got power shots now. Oh, I got the spread gun. It's just called the fan shot in here. I think what I find most interesting is that it has all these sound effects and callouts and such, yet when we were looking at the file, the folder there, it only had the one wave file. Oh, you have a limited number of shots you can have on screen. It's good to know. Oh, did I lose my spread shot? Well, that's no good. Ah, can I miss that jump too? Okay, that is one thing I remember about this game too, is that you move so slow. Oh, it's such a grind to get anywhere in this game. Oh, now I have guided shots. That's pretty neat. You can't really aim them, but it's still neat. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's like that thing up there is like... That thing's BS. You can't dodge its attacks. There's probably a way to beat it. And it keeps saying die. And the game over text is having fun. But yeah, it's impressive visually, and it definitely has some good audio, especially for an early Windows 3.1 game. But overall, it's really difficult to play this thing. Not because the controls are bad by any means, but just the gameplay, like the overall design, is just made to be difficult. Our last game for today was dug up by Dick DeJong, which I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, and it comes from the DOSGAMES /NEWDOS /GERMGAME folder. So the guy who requested this one is really hoping that it has something to do with Germans, but I got a feeling it might be something like germ-related. What? It's like 4 executable files. Termine, action, uninterm... What? Let's just try TM. Okay, I cannot read any of that. Although I can make a few assumptions here. The number 1 seems to be to play against the computer. Okay, Spieler seems to be... Actually, this does look like it's in German. So that's probably what it meant, German game. So whoever put this game onto this archive didn't know anything about German language, so he just said it's a German game. He has no idea. So Spieler seems to be player. Gaijin, or Jajin, I don't know how to pronounce that, is probably versus. So you got player versus computer, player versus player. S and N, I have no idea. Well, let's just put... Whoa. Okay. This is like... This is basically Tron Light Cycles. Oh. Tron Light Cycles with turbo. And it's a strange 3D view. I think he trapped himself in. Because I'm playing the red line and he's playing the green line. You can stop now. Seriously, how long are you gonna go for? Maybe I have to push something. No. That is... I cannot stop that from doing that. Oh. Okay, there is a keyboard key that stops it. I just don't know what key it is. Oh, those are the controls down there. Okay, so... ADS, so A is probably left. So Lynx is left. Wretched is right. And turbo is turbo. I guess turbo is a German word. Or was it a translation? Okay, so here I am learning German right now just from playing this thing. So let's do another player versus computer now that I actually know how to control this thing. Wait. Oh. Well, he died pretty quickly. Oh no, it's the Q key. So Q to quit. That makes sense. So... Oh, and it's actually keeping track of the scores up top. It's got little ticks showing up. So, very unpolished. Very unpolished for what it is. But still very interesting. Playable for sure. You cannot play with the 3D view whatsoever. It's just... Yeah, if you try to watch the 3D view, you're just gonna die. And get sent to static hell or whatever. So... Yeah, it is what it is. It's a Tron Light Cycles type game. Made in Germany. And very basic gameplay, but does the trick. And I could actually figure it out just from gaming knowledge and just, yeah. It's kind of weird how that works. Probably easier to do when you can actually pronounce the characters, but, oh. But yeah, basic game, and that's all I gotta say.